Hi, Carol here, and welcome to my craft room. I babysat my little grandson Hunter for most of the day. Did a doctor's appointment. I got that in this morning. And my little baby cakes just left. And I ran up to my craft room because I had this card on my mind I wanted to give a try. And I saw it on Split Coast Stampers last week, and I thought, I remember doing it way back when I first got my Copics, and I just let it go by the wayside, and I think it's really pretty, and I'm going to add a twist to it. So what I did is I took a white piece of 140-pound cardstock that I'm so excited to have, and it cuts wonderfully with the Fiskars. Actually, I cut this with the small one, and it cut fine, my little guillotine, which I was truly amazed because the Stampin' Up! One wouldn't cut through it nicely. The blade was too short. And then I took my 100-pound black cardstock, 110-pound that I have, and I cut it. Now, what we're going to do, I've already white embossed this. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's already embossed, and we'll get to that in a minute. I cut out a cardstock with my 5.5 by 4.25 inch 140-pound cardstock. It is absolutely amazing. And then you can take your bone folder. I use the Teflon bone folder. I can't say enough about it. And then I am going to turn it after I've folded it this way and turn it in, and that way you get a nice crisp fold, doing it the opposite direction. Now I'm using my foam pad that I bought at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and I cut it in half so that it just wouldn't fit on my table. It's 16 inches long. So we're going to use some baby powder so I don't get any strays on my card as far as the embossing powder is concerned. I'm just going to go off camera with this. Yummy, it smells awesome. And it will also show you, see how there's something right there? I don't even know. Oh, I think I just, I don't know if there was water on this. I hope I'm not drooling already. There we go. I'll put the image down towards that end or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm going to cut this down so it's okay. There we are. Oh, that smells good. This is a Hero Arts stamp. Isn't that pretty, these flowers? So let's get our Versamark, and I like to twist it, and it gets in all the lines when you do that. Give it a little twist. I hope you can see that on there. Just, let me see. I just give it a little twist like this, and it gets in all the crevices. Makes it nice to heat emboss on. Take your black cardstock, turn it around, and where do I want to go with that? I guess I'll go right there. And the foam gives it a nice crisp image. Yes, that's the word. I'm worn out. I'll tell you what. Hunter's all boy, and I'm telling you, he did not want a nap. No way. Not at Nan's, man. I got him a little, I got him a bucket with a shovel in it, but then I got him, this morning I saw this pull tractor thing, like a push toy, and big bubbles come out of it. And I said, you can take that home and use it there. I really don't want the bubble mess here. And so that's probably what he's doing at home right now, using that pull toy with all the bubbles that come out as you're pulling. Man, we didn't have that stuff when I was small, or when my children were small. Okay, what am I doing here? I am looking for my white embossing powder. It's nice to have, this is the Hero Arts Fine embossing powder. And I think it's the extra fine. I have the fine, and then there's the snow, which is really thick. That is pretty. Let's just add a bit there. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to let it settle there. Oh, that is a part of the image. Okay. So let's put that in. And go like this. Put that away. Put this away. And let's get going on this card. I'm just going to take the original brush. Yeah, I'm going to cut around that so it's okay. All right, this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to grab a little brush just to get up in this. So before I start, let's heat that heat gun up. I don't know why I'm being so fussy here. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I want to thank everybody that went on and commented about my other card. Appreciate that. On all my cards, everybody's so kind. Okay, so we have the one in the white and the one in the black. And we're going to take our Copic markers and let's see what I want to do with them. We'll start, I guess, with the, just cooling it off there. There we are. I think I'll just put a little bit of the microcord tape down as I am coloring this, and then I will zoom in. There we go. Okay, that's good. All right, so we'll come in just a tad like that, and we will start with the greens. I will start with a G07. Let's see, I'll go G12, G14, and G1. G17, maybe. That's a nice combo right there. And we're going to go right on to the white, the white embossing powder. And it is so pretty. So I'm going to go over all of it with the G12, like so. So nice. Such a pretty color. And it's a different look from the white when you go over the embossing powder, and it's so nice because it's just like you're coloring on acetate, which is really pretty. And then have a piece of paper to the side here, and just to take off, there we go, any of the white embossing powder that came off on that. And then I am going to, I'm going to color it in here with the 1-4, And you have to be careful to not go onto the black because then it looks wet. So pretty. I'm leaving the center light. And it's so it's kind of like a wet consistency when it goes on there. This is G17 Forest Green. I never read the name of it. I should. I'm just doing a light flicking motion on this here, and I'll actually draw in a bit of the veins like so. So pretty. It's a different look. It almost looks watercolorish. And then I'm coming down onto the leaf like that, and you can feel it when it's drying, believe it or not. Going back with the 1-4, the G14. And I'm leaving a space, like I'll show you when I get done. I'm pressing down as I flick it up and leaving a little bit of space in between so it looks like veins. I'll show you in just a second. Then wipe it off on the side. Now I'll take the G17 and I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to flick it, but I'm leaving spaces here. So I'm going in the spot that was left with the previous color here, and it's really pretty. I'll show you here. There we are. I'll bring a little of that up in the center like this, pressing down just like you can see what I'm doing. I'm tapping it. Really pretty. I want to zoom in on that for you so you can see that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over so that you can see the coloring a tad better. There we are. Okay, so let's take the G12 and we'll just continue. I'm going to darken that up on this other leaf, doing it a leaf at a time. And I'll probably just keep these open right here. G17, G12, and G14. There we are, and I'll do it in order in my hand so I know what I'm doing here. Alright, so let's take the 1-4. Whoa, that looked confusing, didn't it? Alright, so let's flick down. I'll go to the, I'm not even going to worry about where the sunlight, because it's a different technique than normal Copic coloring. And I hope if you want to smooth it, you can just do a smooth line around it like that at first. And then I'm going to take the 1-7. I was just checking on my time because I don't want to take up. And this is where I'm leaving a space. So pretty. I'll just go on the left side, leaving that space like that. Then I'll go back with the 1-2. Kind of bring it up. It's such a nice technique. And then I am going to go in with the I'm going to go back with the 1-7 just to leave those dots, kind of flicking dots. so crazy pretty. Just dotting it all the way up, like so. Then I'll go with the 1, 2, no, I'll go with the 1, 4. I hope I'm not in your way. And it is just gliding on there. It is awesome. And then it leaves some of the white in there. I might come back up in here just to grab hold so there's no, it does have like a watercolor look. I love it. All right, then we're going to go with the 1, 4 up here. It's almost like drawing on plastic. And if your inks are really wet like mine, it is leaving a wonderful amount, like a nice juicy ink on it. Here's my dots. Just dot away. We'll go in and there. My dog Cinnamon tends to like to come up here and snore. The 1, 2. Crazy nice, I'm telling you. So glad. I have supper to barbecue, so that's not that bad. I'm going to grab the 1, 7 just for a minute here. I'm just going to touch it up. Then the 1, 2. Going in the opposite direction. There we are. There. Awesome. Okay, now we'll set that aside for just a second and sure you put the right colors back on the right markers. Something's not going on here. There we go. Okay. And then I think I'm going to go in with the 2, 8 for just a second on the edges. I'm going to bring it down on the dark on the upper side. There's on the branch. And as you're doing it, you will feel, I'm going to bring that in like so. And you can see it's a different way of coloring, like you can feel it. It's like coloring on acetate. It's wonderful. Okay, so let's do the V2O on the flowers. So we'll get in there. I think the V2O actually is too light. So let's go with the V28. Yes, as my undertone. Awesome. There goes the phone. Would one of my videos be complete without the phone ringing? I don't think so. Then just brush it off if you're not getting the effect. I like coloring on the black, getting that wet look. Isn't that pretty? So this is the 2, 8, and then I will grab the little darker BV. I'm going to switch right over to the BV08. I am going to go a tad darker here and bring it down. I want that light underneath, but I love this, and I'm just flicking it out like so. Honestly, you are going to love coloring on this. Love it. That green, that's a leaf back there. I am pretty sure of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. Missed a leaf. There we go. And then go back with the BV08. I love the white undertone. And then I am just going to give it some dots in the center. You have to see this, honestly, in real life things. I know people say that, but in some cases it is so true. It looks like watercolors. And then I'm going to take the 2-8 and I'm going to meet it in the middle with a nice stroke up like this with a light color, just so two of them blend in together. And then I'm going to take this off so I can turn it a bit here. The microcord tape is awesome. I'm going to save it over here, 2 of them anyway. There we are, because I want you to be able to see this. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? Can you see the wet look that that embossing powder leaves? I'm going to leave that just like that. And I'm going to jump over to the, I'm going to do the bright. I'm going to do R83, R85 over here. And really, that makes the card complete. It's, what I was going to do, but I don't have time for, because it's kind of real time. It's not kind of, it is. This is green again, so I'll grab the 2-8. I missed a little bit of green here. It gives it its own shading, which is totally amazing. Go around it like that, and then I'm going to jump to the RB1. I'm going to brighten it right up with some dots in the center, and I am going to just draw my own. It glides, it just glides. It's beautiful. I'm just going to do a tad on the end. And I honestly think that what I just had there was a leaf right there. Let's see if I can G17 it out. Beautiful. Beauteous. You can go around it like that, give it some soft edges. I'm going to just take that, fill it in there. There we are. Really nice. It honestly looks like, trying to think what I should do here, and I think it should be a blue B05. Then at the end, we can check and see, like that was, it's hard to see what the leaves are, you know? Just give that a round circle. You're going to love it, that's all I'm going to say. It is beautiful. Smooth it out if you like. And then I'll come in with the dark. If this was a B05, I'm going to do a B79. This is really vibrant. No. I'm going to do a BG09. Yikes, that'll be nice. looks like a teal. Just gonna do in the center. Yeah, because I missed that part. Dot that out, and we're gonna put this on the card, and it's gonna be awesome. You have to try this with your alcohol markers. Let's grab that B or that G17 and hit the little places I didn't. Go back over there. So pretty. There. Okay. How much time? I'm going to have to hurry a bit. Are these the G's? And that goes over there. All right. Now, I was going to take the, I was going to do the half and half, and I just, no, I like it too much. I was going to half it and have one half white and black and one half with the, but I don't think I have time for that. Like, I'll just show you really quick what I was going to do here. Let's take the W10. I was going to do, so if I did this side, well, beings, I was going to, what I'll do another card. How's that? Because I was just going to go over it just in black and white, split this in half and add them together as a card, but I can see that time is not going to allow me, but I will post both on there because it is so pretty. I'm going to show you here how this looks black and white. Isn't that amazing? Just totally amazing. Yeah, so let's just get out the, let's just do this, and I am going to add it to here. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and let's make a card because it looks nice in itself. 4 1/4 brings me there, so I'll come up to 4 3/4 on this side. Let's take out some here. Bring this up here. See my card. It's just pretty. Okay, so I know what I have to do here. Take out a little bit, and that didn't take time. A lot of time right there. It ends up 4. Let me see. This is my card base. Let's see what I'm measuring it out to. 4 inches there. 4 1/2 here. A little bit off of here. Okay, and then I think I will tie a little bit of string on there. Let's do some quick. Oh my, I'm going to show you like this. I'll show you a picture when it's done.